Well, I was talking to somebody the other day about newts, and apparently there's some here on the other side of there somewhere. Can't see any water, but apparently newts. But right, anyway peeps, just gone for a quick short walk out, going up to have a walk around Harborough rocks again. Just wanted to come out, means it wasn't raining. The van is parked over there behind those trees, and let's clear off. I can hardly hear the factory. It's the first time. Been here a few times, but the noise of the factory is ridiculous. But can't hear much of it at the moment. As you can hear, or not hear. Right, let's get over the other side of this track. Well, a couple of people there just starting to do some rock climbing. A couple of people there already doing it. I'm going to walk up this way and go round the back way up to the top and have a coffee or something when I get there. Still don't know what they were for. So I don't know, must have something to do with mining, I would have thought. But we're going to make our way up the top of there. I can just see the top of the trig point over there. And if I remember rightly, if I go up through that way, there's that chair carved out of stone. But I suppose last time I came, I think it was like the chair's domed and it was full of water, so you could only sit on the edge. But I can go and see if I can sit down this time and survey my kingdom over that way. But right, let's work out which way to go. Well, all week it said it was going to be sunny on Saturday. Doesn't look like it's going to be sunny at all today. Right, the seat is up there, the back of well, where that tree is. If you look to that rock to the left of the tree, there's a little bit pointing up at the top. That's the backrest of the rock seat. But so I'm going to go up there, see if I can sit in it if it's not full of water, have a coffee, make my way over to the trig there, then I'm going to go across the top of here. So I haven't been that way before. I've been round the bottom when I was looking for the caves, but I haven't been across the top. So let's get up there. Well, here we are peeps. This is the rock seat, or rock chair, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, no water in it this time. As you can see, there's the trig, and there's a plaque on the rock there. Can't remember what that was for, but we'll have a look at that later. I'm going to have a cup of coffee. I mean, they could have turned the chair to a different view, couldn't they? I mean, looking down at that factory, I think I said that last time, So, right, let's get a picture of it and have a coffee, I think. In fact, no, I think I'll go up to the top and have a coffee at the top. Right, here we just had a look through there to see if there's any views, but as you can see, there's not a great deal because of the grey sky. Well, there's the plaque. Just so you can read that there. Right. Must be somewhere I can plonk my backside down here, so I'm not in the wind. I'm sure I found somewhere last time. I'll go up to the trig. Right, not sure if you can hear me or not. Just thought I'd give you the view towards the trig. There's not a lot else really. I'm on the right hand side of the camera, sitting on a rock having my coffee. Yeah, like I say, I've been here before. Been having some problems with the camper van. A lot of the to do with the electrics. Kept having airbag lights and all sorts coming on. It'd go off and then it'd come on like I got something loose, and I thought it was something to do with, because I've changed the seats out of the van to Audi seats. And everyone said, yeah, you need to unplug it and put resistors in here, there and everywhere. Nothing seemed to work. I brought all different stuff, replaced everything, and the only thing I didn't replace was the wiring, what goes from under your seats and plugs into your seat belt tensioners. So I brought one of them, plugged that in, and it still didn't go out. And then I sort of just let it drop onto the floor, and I looked across to the light on the dashboard, and it kept flashing on and off. So I picked it back up, and then I squeezed the plug together as hard as I could, and it went out. So I just kept it squeezed tightly, put a load of electrical tape around it to try and hold it in position. And it's been off for the last 3 days. So I thought I'd come out and drive around Derbyshire Dales, you know, hit a few of the potholes to see if it would come back on. But touch wood, now I'm touching my head, it hasn't come back on, so I can get it booked in for another MOT now. And then we should be set for using it. But right, let me just turn the camera that way a little bit. I mean, you can see a few of the views. Big reservoir over there. If you can hear the banging in the background, there's a clay pigeon chute in place or something there, which is obviously being used. But yeah, I'm just going to finish my coffee, have my sandwich, and then head off over that way. The van's right down there in the distance. If you can see that bloke who's just climbed up the rock face, it's past him. I'm going to walk across the top where he's climbing, because I haven't been that way, and then I'm going to make my way back down to the van, and we'll see if we can find somewhere to park up and have another coffee and see if there's any views. But right, I shall bring you back in a bit. Right, I'm back down. There wasn't much along the top of there to see anything or whatever, and the factory's just started up, as you can probably hear. So I'm going to go back to the camper van now over there. I'm going to go for a drive somewhere and see if I can find something else. If I can, I shall add it on to this video. If I can't, I can't. But I just want to try and find somewhere nice to park up, a few views if possible. I know I'm not going to get brilliant views because of the weather, but I'm out, and that's what counts. Bloody hell. Being told to slow down, only 5 miles an hour. That might be debatable at my walking pace. I'd love to know where those newts are in there, because, well, I mean, they could be anywhere, but I can't see any water. And they normally like a tad bit of water to play about in, don't they? What I used to when I was a kid. And again, that was what, 50 odd years ago. As near as damn it. But there must be some about. Somebody must have seen something. Else they wouldn't have these signs up, would they? Oh well, never mind. Anyway, back at the road now. I did a great job of parking the camper van, didn't I? No matter where I've been today, can hardly see it because it's behind them bloody trees where that bloke's just about to walk. Right. Let's get back to the car. Say the car. Let's get back to the van. Well, I just parked up here. You can normally see across to Hencloud, Ramshaw Rocks, and a bit of the Roaches. But as you can see, there's not many views at all. You see, is that Tittersworth Reservoir, I think, down there as well. So, but I'm gonna end it here, I think, peeps, and I shall stick a few pictures on at the end, and I shall catch you whenever I get a chance to go out again. Have fun, peeps. Bye-bye.